Nobody breaks down in the best part of society, or at least according to this woman. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Martine Bierman. Make sure to subscribe for more stories about people who have a false sense of their own importance. This woman, Susan Westwood, allegedly drunk called 911 after harassing sisters Lisa and Shelley Garris, who were waiting for AAA in a shared apartment complex. Westwood went on to call 911.
And they are actually people that I've never seen here before, but they are African American.
But the sisters, who have video proof to back this up, told the police a completely different story.
I'm in front of my home, my car is dead, I'm calling AAA, and you hear this lady bothering me in front of my door. Do you hear her? Please call the police.
I don't know about you.
We have an officer that's in the area
if
waiting
you want
for
to know my
backup.
personal opinion, there's no car broken down. There's somebody trying to cause problems. There's no car broken down. Nobody breaks their car down in the best part of society.
But in fact, and it's ridiculous that we even have to confirm this, it was confirmed that in fact their car was broken down. And Westwood's phone call later revealed the real underlying reason that she called.
Whatever you need to do and charge me back, just do it. Because they don't belong here.
The police charged Westwood with communicating threats and simple assault after she called police and falsely claimed that the women were trying to break into nearby residences. But that's not nearly the end of the repercussions that she's facing. Remember that job that she was like, oh, I make $125,000 she kept boasting about?
I'm still gonna make $125,000. I'm still gonna make $125,000 Monday morning.
Yeah, that's not happening anymore. Charter Communications released this statement. The incident recorded in Charlotte is a blatant violation of Charter's code of conduct and clearly disregards the company's commitment to inclusion and respectful behavior. As such, Ms. Westwood's employment with the company has been terminated effective immediately. But another development has been keeping the police from implementing these charges. Because Susan Westwood is MIA, as in like gonzo. So keep your eyes peeled, because police are actually asking anybody for help with her whereabouts. And if you do know, then call 911. But of course, this is just another recorded event in the slew of harassment claims from white people who are claiming that black people are somehow breaking the law while doing just regular everyday things and trying to live their best lives. Recently, a story went viral about a woman who called the cops after a young boy accidentally brushed her with his book bag, and she mistook it for sexual harassment. The woman later apologized, but not without making a ton of headlines. And how about this story earlier in October, where someone mistakenly called the cops on a man babysitting because they assumed he was kidnapping the kids. It's 2018. Black people work with white people work with black people have mixed marriages, adopt kids of all different races and colors. That is the best part of our society right now. So please, just open your mind. The epidemic has gotten so bad that the New York Times even posted a fake hotline for people to call when they're feeling intimidated by black people. The New York Times decided to make a satirical video offering a new emergency hotline for when it's not an emergency, it's just harassment.
Hi, I'm Niecy Nash, actress, inventor, and advocate for not calling 911 on black people for no goddamn reason.
The number is 1-844-WHITE-FEAR, and you can really call it.
Thank you for calling 1-844-WHITE-FEAR. We are here to address your urgent concerns about black or brown people living their life near you.
The video and hotline serve as a comedic way to address the, quote, phenomenon of white people harassing African Americans just going about their day. Vox recently released an article from someone with firsthand experience answering racist 911 calls daily. In every city in America, 911 rings around the clock. Dispatchers are usually too short-staffed to take real breaks, and they can't shut the center for weekends and holidays. And the saddest part? Dispatchers are taking round-the-clock calls of people who are simply just reporting that a black person is in their vicinity. Plenty of cops don't really want to respond to these calls. It's a waste of their time. But they have to. Of course, people should call 911 if it's an actual emergency, but think before you call the cops to handle your feelings about a barbecue or where someone is parked, or if they're playing music on a Saturday afternoon. If you get it wrong, and all of us living in the privileged bubbles of our own creation often get it wrong, you could be the reason someone gets hurt or even killed. This situation, like so many others that we've reported on, makes me incredibly sad. But my hope is that with us reporting on this, and maybe you sounding off in the comments, we can work towards kind of changing communal behavior from 2018 moving into 2019. What do you guys think about South Lake Susan, and where do you think she's gone? Let us know in the comments, and for more trends, head to whatstrending.com.